Hey, how's it going, everyone? Banana72, CJ Gaming, whatever you want to call me. Today I just wanted to make a simple guide on what you should do if you're stuck in the story, or even just a simple guide for beginners and stuff like that. So I'm going to go over everything that you should need to know. I'm going to show you everything around the map, where things could be, and things like that. So right here, this is just in the main lobby. Now, these are all like things that you can do right here. And I forget where I go because I did record this and now I'm just talking. But if you're stuck, sometimes there will be people like that right there all around the map, and they'll have a question mark, and you have to do their mission just to progress into the story. And you'll have to look for them because you won't be able to continue the story, unfortunately. So if that is the case, you would have to do that. This is the guy where you can get cosmetics and things like that at. And I'm trying to see where I go here. This is pretty funny to do, but I'm just basically, like I said, showing everything where you should go if you want to. Where I think this is where I was trying to. Okay, I know what's going on here. I was trying to show my friend where to go because he was playing the game, and I was trying to tell him by the TP metal shop and then the skill shop, and keep going forward. That way you can get to the Orin High School. So that way he can go over here and actually learn how to play the game without me having to tell him how to play it, if that makes any sense. And then after that, I believe I started going around to places. Pretty much, if you're stuck, I would go all over the map and try and find people like her with a question mark, and they might actually just have a mission, or they'll even have the blue exclamation point. If you would like to level up pretty fast, I would suggest doing expert missions, or even, what's it called, crystal raid missions. But if you're really just trying to learn the game, I would come over here to Elder Kai, and then he has missions that he will teach you literally step by step how the game actually plays and how to learn the game. And then there's this little robot right here next to him where you can do the missions there, and it'll tell you, or not tell you, it'll give you charge moves. And then I think the last thing it gives you is potential unleash, which is pretty underrated, a underrated transformation in the game that I think so. And then that robot will give you almost all the charge moves. I think eventually here I'm gonna start going around. I'm not sure, I'm just trying to see where I go for right now. Pretty funny to watch this after recording it as I'm talking. But anyway, if you, like I said, if you get stuck, I would just keep going around, see if there's anybody with question marks, and you can actually get Dragon Balls like that as well, which is a plus. And sometimes when you're not able to progress, you also have to do parallel quest missions, and that'll help a lot. And then eventually you'll have to do, I'm gonna be showing the things eventually here, but there is the Guru House, Frieza's place, I forget what they call it, Hercule's house, Boo's house, and the Namekian place. And the Namekian place is where you'll want to go get your potential unleashed when you're, I think, level 80. And then after level 80, when you're level 90, you have to do it again to go to level 99. And then after level 99, you have to do his missions again in order for you to go up to level 120. So there's no really easy way to do his missions. You just have to keep doing them until your nail allows you to speak to the Grandmaster Guru. And now I believe, yes, I'm starting to go and show you places where some people would be, I believe. Now right here is where the Supreme Kai of Time would be when you start the game. From there, she will probably have you do some things, and then you will have to go up to here to find her. If she's not here, she'll probably be in there. And then if you ever have missions that you want to redo, you can always go into the... Okay, on another note, these are, if you've seen all those stars, those are all the custom mentors. You can get moves by training with them, and they can all be customized for mentors. Right here is where the main story things would be. So see, as a reference, I haven't done the story for Trunks. She's right here. I've done all of her story, and I've done like the actual main story of the game. But if you go into the time nest, I believe it stops here because I can't show you the time nest for some reason. But there's missions. Maybe it does, I'm not sure. There are missions that you can go back to if you ever just wanted to go back to the missions in the story. Say you wanted a better rank or something on a story, or you just wanted to bypass all of them and go back to that specific story and play it if you liked it or something. Yeah, I didn't show them, but after that, I believe I started showing the parallel quest. So the parallel quest is where you'll get a majority of your moves from in this game, because for some reason they did it like that, and the RNG in this game is horrendous. I'll say that right now. If you're trying to get all the moves, when I first got all the moves, it took me forever, and it was annoying. I literally had to do one parallel quest for over 100 times. I don't have all the moves anymore because I had to get another PlayStation. I have a PS4 Slim now, and for some reason I just lost all my moves, and I had to do all these missions all over again. And I'll start showing what moves you can get. I forgot to do it. I do it eventually here. I think around like mission 40 or so I start showing what moves you can get. But anyway, there's like, I believe 120 missions that you get if you don't have any DLC, and then you get a lot more, well, not a lot more, but you get more missions if you have DLC throughout the story. And I believe that this game has its own story. I'm not too sure, honestly. Maybe it is its own thing, or maybe it's not. But as you can see, I clearly don't even have all the moves again. And eventually here I'm going to be moving once I'm done showing you the parallel quests. And I think from here I go and I show you the Guru House and the places where people could be if you're stuck, and you would have to go around and find the places or find the people that have the question marks above them. Oh no, right here, this will be where expert missions are. After you do a certain amount of expert missions, the expert missions go to right there. And after a certain amount of you playing, you can just go to this guy and do expert missions, multi-lobbies and stuff like that. And then eventually also through the story, you can go to Frew right here, and this will open up so that you can do crystal raid bosses and things like that and get a ton of XP when you win and stuff like that, and you don't. I'm just trying to go through the flow of this video. Right here is the Dragon Ball Shrine. You take all your Dragon Balls here once you have as many Dragon Balls. Right here is another area where people could be if you are stuck, and you might find some people right here to do missions. There's also mentors right here as well. And the mushroom area is another place where a couple mentors are, and where question mark and exclamation point people would be. And then over here is Majin Buu's house, I believe. That's what they call it, yeah. Majin Buu's house, you can feed him.
Greetings.
And eventually... Oh, and then right here I'm going to show you, you can use this portal if you cannot fly. And eventually that portal will just give you every place. But you can feed him and he'll give you little boos, and then eventually they'll give you clothing, they'll give you items, and I believe they give you super souls. So that's a pretty good area to get like boo specific clothing. And then here is where you will level up through the missions that they have there. And then over here would be Hercule's house, which is where you would do some Gohan missions, or Great Saiyan Man, whatever. I just call it Gohan missions. And another thing is Hercule will give you Hercule medals as you do missions throughout the game, and for I believe for every 10 missions you'll get a certain amount of money and Hercule badges that he'll just gift to you when you talk to him. Right there is the Frieza race, or the Frieza area, whatever it said there, and you do Frieza missions at that area. You fight for Frieza, you fight Zarbon and Dodoria and stuff like that. And now I'm going to be showing you all of the missions that you should do in order to actually learn the game. I'm coming back to this just because I had the idea to make this, because my friend wanted me to make a video so that he can help learn. If you do all of these, you will learn and pick up on the game pretty easily. If you just keep doing them. And then right here I show you how these missions at the robot, you get moves like full power charge, maximum charge, and then eventually you get potential unleash. Now I believe the only thing that I ended up not showing, or maybe I did, I'm not sure, is the area where, yeah, I didn't even show it. There is an area where it's the Capsule Corporation building on the portal map, where you can go and portal to places. And these are all just like stationary things around the map that you can do things in the game. You can do mix items there. You can sell items, I believe, as well there. Maybe you can only mix them there, I'm not sure. You can buy skills right here, and then that's the item shop. And then there is a accessory shop that I didn't even show. This is kind of a scuffed video, but I do hope you all enjoy. And this is Tosak right here.
Hey.
If you get enough TP medals, you can basically almost get up to over like level 90 almost. Now the video's almost done. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a good day. Peace.